Today, we will be testing the volume accumulation percentage indicator.
But before we do, if you have not watched the first video on the channel and all the videos after that, you need to go do that now. Here at the Academy of Forex, we are building the best trading system possible as a team. There is also a link down below to sign up for Tradingview. You can save a little bit of money if you use the link below to sign up for your account. You can also find a link below to join us on Discord. Lastly, if you would like a list of all the indicators we have tested along with their win rates, but you aren't interested in watching all the videos on the channel, you can sign up for our $9 Patreon, and you will receive the complete list of indicators. We also would like to introduce our Patreon exclusive Discord channel. As a $9 Patreon, you will be invited to join an exclusive Discord channel where we will give you a list of winning indicators and links for the MT platform, give you winning strategies, post trade ideas, give advanced advice, and much more. So click the link below to join our Patreon.
Alright, as I said, today we will be testing the volume accumulation percentage indicator. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 51 different strategies, with 13 of them being profitable. We've also tested a total of 674 indicators, with 272 of them being winners. The best ones so far were able to achieve a 100% win rate. Now you need to go back and watch those videos to understand the context of how they were able to achieve that. So go back and watch those videos and see what you can get out of those winning indicators. And keep in mind that we test most of these strategies and indicators on the Forex market, but they can be applied to just about any market universally. Okay, so today's indicator is the volume accumulation percentage indicator, and you can see it here on the bottom of the screen. Setup on this is pretty easy, as I'm sure most of you can tell. We have a zero line, and we have the oscillating line here pivoting around that zero, going to the upside and the downside. And so what we're looking for is when that line crosses up above and the kind of background turns green, we are going to go long. When that line crosses down below and the background turns red, we are going to go short. And so pretty simple setup. Seen this many times before. Let's go ahead and get on with the testing and see what we can get out of it. All right, so the first signal that we pick up is a short signal right here on this one. You can see that we get that cross to the downside there with that red background. We get a little bit of a push to the downside, but unfortunately we are not able to get to take profit on that one before it then pushes up really heavily, hitting our stop. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so the next signal that we pick up is a long signal right here. We get that cross to the upside with the green background. We enter here on the close, technically, of this candle right here. We get a nice push to the upside there. And that does go up high enough there to get us to our take profit. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, the next signal that we pick up is a short signal, and we get again a really nice push to the downside there, and that one does come down and hit our take profit as well. And so a couple of viewers have mentioned before about how I mark the candles, and so they seem to be a little confused. Basically what I do is I mark the signal candle. So this is the candle that the signal takes place, the close of this candle. You wouldn't take it before the close of this candle because the indicator can change and does change, and so you wait for the close of this candle. That is when the signal actually takes place, and then the very next candle right here would be the candle that you enter into the trade on. So basically the open of this, the close and the open most of the time are almost exactly the same, unless there is a tad bit of a slippage or something, or in some cases you get a gap down or a gap up in the market. And so often what you will see me do is base it off of the signal candle when I am doing the ruler kind of tool here, just to see how many pips we got, looking for that take profit or that stop. And so hope that clears things up just a little bit more for those of you who keep asking why I am marking this and not this one, and so on. So that just clear that up. Let's go ahead and continue on. All right, so we get a spike to the upside right there on that one. Then immediately we get a push back to the downside, and then right back up right here back to the long side. That one does get us to our take profit as we get that really nice push to the upside right there. Those two right there unfortunately did get stopped out. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is go ahead and fast forward through the rest of the testing. That way things will get too long, and we'll pick this up when we are at the end of the year. Alright, so that's going to put us at the end right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, now would be a good time to say that if you are interested in excelling your trading knowledge, I highly recommend that you join our Patreon only channel on our Discord server. You can find a link to our Patreon down below, as well as a link to our Discord. Once you sign up as a patron, it'll give you access to the Patreon only channel, where we post some really great advanced information about trading strategies, trading indicators, and trading philosophy in general. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, you'll get access to the full list of indicators that we have tested. That comes in an Excel version and a PDF version, and you will get that full list of indicators showing exactly which indicators were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates. And you'll get access to an Excel sheet of all the strategies that we have tested that shows exactly which strategies were winners, which ones were losers, as well as their win rates, and links to go back and review those individual strategies. And so there is a lot of benefits to becoming a patron of the channel, and it doesn't cost hardly anything at all. I highly recommend it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at our indicator here. So we got a lot of trades within the 1 year's time. Let's go ahead and count it out and see what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So we have 39 trades all together. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. 13 trades all together. And so that is not going to meet that 60% criteria that we were looking for. I think the biggest issue with this indicator is that because it is a zero line cross, we've seen this many times before, and I've commented on it so many times. I'm sure you regular viewers are probably sick of hearing it, but because it is a zero line cross, it doesn't give any kind of room for consolidation. And so a lot of these clusters of losing trades are in areas of consolidation, like right here. This is an area of consolidation, and you see that price is just kind of bouncing within this range right here. And because of that, and no buffer in the indicator here, that you get these instances where you take a losing trade after losing trade after losing trade after losing trade. Same way right here, consolidation, kind of a ranging market, and you see that it just bounces you in and out, taking losing trade after losing trade. And even areas like this where there's not a real strong trend, it's doing the same thing. And so this is kind of the biggest issue when it comes to a zero line cross, or when there is an oscillator that is pivoting around just one single main point. Very similar to the same issue that we have with moving averages, because a moving average is a single line oscillator essentially, that is pivoting around the price action. Tends to do the same kind of thing, where it will bounce you in and out of the market in areas where you hit consolidation or range. When there is a heavy trend in one direction or another, they tend to do rather well. And so yeah, what can we say other than that? So this one is going to go on the no list, and we will move on to the next indicator from here.